I taught social studies for 4 years at a regular public education school down in southeastern Pennsylvania, Avon Grove High School. And I knew I wanted to start my master's relatively right away to kind of get that ball rolling, but I didn't really know what exactly I wanted to start in. Didn't want to start something and then not be happy with it. So that was kind of in the back of my mind, and I was just taking random classes here and there just to start getting the graduate credits. And again, I was down there for 4 years, got married, and moved up to this area and got my teaching job at Dauphin County Technical School with social studies. And by that point in time, I knew that I wanted to get my master's in educational technology, so I'm on my last class of that. So I'll get my master's in educational technology, and then my focus is technology integration. So when this job opportunity came around at the end of last school year, it was the perfect fit, and something that I knew that I wanted to do, because during my classes I was incredibly frustrated that I was getting all of these tools, and myself as a teacher, I was having a hard time finding the time to really sit down and work with them and fit them into my lessons. And on top of that, I knew that I wanted to share a lot of these tools with other people in my department throughout the school. So this job I knew would give me that perfect forum to be able to do that. So this is my first year coaching. I love it, and I can honestly say I don't know what I would do if I was coaching by myself and didn't have these two to have our therapy sessions. And I don't know what to do. The
doctor is in.
Yes, exactly. And how do I handle this, and what do I do for this, and how do I get started with this? And it's been incredibly beneficial for us to really be a team of 3. I actually sent an email to an administrator today that said, realistically, for a teacher in our building, if you're working with one coach, you're really working with all 3, because we are so integrated in our talking and discussions and kind of how to handle situations and things that come up. But our administration really recognized last year the need to really be moving forward with technology. We have iPad carts that we're starting to integrate into our classrooms, mobile laptop carts, smart boards, and the biggest thing is that we have 10 sending districts. So we have students coming from 10 different technology backgrounds. So we have some students coming in that really understand all of Microsoft Office and how to do effective Google searches and things like that. And then we have kids that come in that don't know how to double space a Word document. So kind of how do you go about managing that when that's all in your classroom? And then on top of that, the technology was changing so fast that our teachers didn't really know how to use the technology effectively. So that is where I come in and where I keep my job and everything else. It works out really well. As a coach, again, the other 2 have been great, and we are continually supporting each other. Our day looks very active. Some of the things that we are doing on a daily basis is research, lots and lots and lots and lots of research, providing sources for teachers, like they both said, professional development, integrating math, literature, and technology into the classroom, helping teachers with classroom management issues, book studies, formal and informal data collection. We co-teach classes a lot. That's one of the things that gets us really excited. And again, the usual stop in for therapy that we get with some of the teachers and things like that. Like we said, Dr. Grimm really was instrumental with getting coaching and PLN and our involvement with PIC really underway and supported by administration. And now that she's in the director position, that's an expectation that she's kind of passed on to a lot of the other administrators in the building, and we have a lot of very new administrators in the building. So it's great for us to have that support from our administration from the top down as well.